Awesome. Thank you so much for coming to Stand Up Story Slam. Bring the Summer Down edition. Yeah. My name's Alon. I'll be your host tonight. On this show, we have comedians and storytellers connecting. It's beautiful. We got a panel of storytellers that will be listening to comedians tell their stories, and they'll give feedback afterwards. How's that sound? Yeah. All right. Well, we'll get right into this because it's a late night show, and what better way to host than to lead with my own story. So here we go. So, hi, a little about myself. My name's Alon. Hi. My name's not Alone because the E left me too. So, yeah, my friend tells me I can always find, E at a party or a rave. My other friend tells me, E, ecstasy, there's cops here, and he runs out. He's a narc now. He's doing okay. Late night. I don't know what I had. But I'm a feminist, and I'm going to be in Lady Fest next week. A lot of your performers on will be. It should be fun. And I need to let my male E go. So there you go. Hey, I'm moving along. It's kind of like a sing-along, but everyone else moves on, and the party's over, the music's stopped, all your friends left, and now I need to move out. I got to move on. Too long. Okay. I'm moving along. All right. Don't do it. That's a new joke. I'm hosting. Right. Okay. So, 2.5 years ago. Such a windy night, but you'll have some warm laughs tonight. I hope. So, 2.5 years ago, I was back in a relationship that had more brakes than a car should. And it's just a fact. Okay, we just really should have hit the brakes on that, I guess. The bricka brakes. Ooh, ah. Why do you gotta break my heart? It's because I couldn't fulfill her needs the first time. So we shifted gears. Yeah, I learned some stuff. So somehow we got back together. I told her I loved her finally, and great. I have another story about what happens when you don't say I love you back, but that's a story for another time. Here's the sequel. So we got back together, but if that relationship needed a break, it just wasn't ready to break up yet. So we got back together, and it was going great. But then the problem was one summer night, a wasp flew into her room. And this was the start of the fall, believe you me, because she's allergic to wasps, and she was on medication, so she couldn't get an EpiPen if she wanted to. So this was a deadly situation. Stakes were high. August, it's wasp season. Please turn your phones off, if that's okay. Just being, hostingly. So she was an insomniac. I'm bipolar. It's a bad mix. It's just you're both not sleeping and you're eating each other's feelings. And we didn't cook at the time, so it wasn't good. So we're up all night with this wasp, and she needed me to kill the wasp. That's what I should have done. But the thing is, I might not be allergic to wasps, but I sure am scared. So she had to kill the wasp in the morning after a night of not sleeping with a flip-flop, because I flip-flopped in my role in that relationship. It's not gender roles, it's just being there for someone. So, too sad? You can let me know about that later. So, yeah, and it turns out there was still this wasp nest around, so there was still peril. So her roommate helped her get rid of the wasp's nest, and that created a new wasp nest. Here's the kicker: I found out they were sleeping together months later. Actually, they were sleeping together since we got back together, so I shouldn't have been that surprised. The sex was disconnected. Okay. I wasn't missing holes or anything, it's just the feelings. It felt like we were in different rooms, different times, different places. We weren't connecting, and tonight's about connecting. So, yeah. I saw her recently, and I couldn't say anything. I just saw her walking by. She was having groceries, and she had headphones on, so I shouldn't speak to her anyway. And it's, you know, you gotta teach consent, even when it's a real example. So, so she had her groceries, and all I could see was she was okay, but I was still clinging to that pain 2 years later, 2.5 years later. And I learned that, like, you know, she didn't value me because when we broke up, she said, she didn't value me. That's how I knew. I was like, why don't you respect me? And she's like, because you live with your parents. I'm like, well, I can't change that. And you know, what else can you do? The only thing left to do is to let go. So, when I saw she was okay, I had my own move along, and I was like, I just asked this, you know, please, you know, surround yourself with people that value you, and let the rest just slide by. You don't need it. Yeah, it's kind of somber. I bought a sarong today, and I don't care if it looks wrong because it feels so right. So I think I should really bring people up during the laughter, but that's okay. Oh, best thing about breaking up with a positive. Best thing about breaking up with an insomniac. Oh man, the makeup sleep is the best. It's just you and your pillow.